like banned
Wow.
for having like sexy demon art on Twitter.
Those bastards.
On Twitter? On Twitch?
Or sorry, on Twitch. I think I should be
such a weird
unbanned
move.
by now, though.
I've heard they're pretty. I've heard they're pretty draconian about what they allow people to stream. But I'd never like personally run into it. I just heard it
like
mentioned
they have like bots, I guess, that detect like even like cartoon boobs, and then like went through the algorithm, and
That's
then
terrible.
yeah, banned me for like having some like cartoon boobs.
Yeah, cartoon boobs should be like fair game for everything.
I know.
Yeah, in infrastructure
Real
that
boobs should
protects us
be
from
always
cartoon boobs.
censored, but cartoon boobs.
Jeff Bezos.
You're Johnny. Any of those are fair game, but I'm going to work on some new ones too.
Isn't Discord also like strict about NSFW content?
But it's all on private servers.
Probably not.
I mean, they probably don't have. They probably try to keep illegal stuff off their service, but
right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I definitely feel like I know of people with OnlyFans who also have Discord servers.
Well,
Sorry, on Twitch.
guys, just so that we can stay free with Bodro Plaza, we're going to move everything over to whatever 8kun.
Sick.
And OnlyFans and Pornhub.
Yeah. So for everyone watching at home, you will have to subscribe to the Bodro Plaza OnlyFans.
You'll need
Pornhub account.
Yeah, we're gonna make it so you need to have a Pornhub account to watch. It's going to be for Pornhub account holders only.
The next search term in Canada will be Tough Guy Madsen within the year.
For some reason, you're all really quiet right now. I'm gonna hang up and come back.
Yeah. Also, we don't want users watching our streams who are not ethical consumers of porn. So people who aren't paying for their porn should not, be allowed to watch Bodro Plaza anyways. So we always put it specifically behind a porn paywall, just to make sure that you're already ethically paying for porn.
A porn wall. You also have to watch a bunch of porn before you can watch our stream.
Oh, sweet start. It's nice and muted. Specwork said camera rotate. Okay, we're live. When Maya comes back, when Esther comes back, we will do a brief recap and then jump right back in. Oh, that was a crazy noise.
Yeah, that was a crazy noise. Wonder what it
The
was.
sound of earphones dangling around.
Yeah, a death rattle. Okay, so last week was a pretty, crazy times. Lots of stuff happened. Lots of deep introspective moments, and wild encounters had by all. Kathy's now not in the maze with you guys, or sorry, Cashew's not in the maze with you guys anymore. Her phone died, and I believe Jonathan, intern Johnny is holding that phone, correct?
Oh yes, right.
And it has been mummified, which means that she can't return to the non-intern purgatory world until she gets her phone back. And Jonathan, I believe it is fucked up. Jonathan, I believe you also found another mummified phone of which you have not identified yet. I mean, I don't know whether you will be able to identify it, so I shouldn't say yet, but it is an unidentified mummified phone. I guess we'll do this recap actually just because everyone was separate. We'll just quickly run over what happened to everybody. So starting with Stan, because Stan barely did anything in terms of he only left his room and ran down the hall at the last second, but inside that room and inside Stan's head, a whole lot was going on, and that was that intern Stan ran. I'm feeding back through someone's mic. I'm not sure, but I can live with it. I don't know if someone has their earphones funny or something. Oh, it's not that bad. So Intern Stan got like he got in trouble. He was like facing some sort of like aggressive, scary brand that was making him sort of depressed and feel isolated and abandoned by his friends. And all of a sudden, he was in some like sort of special Stan dimension, facing down the original Stan that he replaced a long time ago when you guys went to the Isle of the Bad Stans. And this isn't something that any of your characters know, except for Shmi, who has always been suspicious of Stan. I think that's the only time it's come up, but it's kind of mostly been pushed under the rug. But when, not all of you know this, but when you went to the Isle of Bad Stans, your party's Stan was replaced with a bad Stan. And you've been traveling with a bad Stan this whole time. But now he's been swapped back, and the intern Stan has not seen you guys in like months. And doesn't know where he is, and is just running around the maze confused. And the last thing that happened, I believe, was that Shmi grabbed Stan and tried to drag him through the door. Stan doesn't know who Shmi is because Stan only knows Schmidt. And Stan is now like trapped in the door frame. Like I picture like his face is sticking out of the door and like his hands, but has no use of his arms or legs. Like he just sort of like is an anthropomorphic door right now.
The Han Solo, as they call it.
Yeah. Yeah, Intern Stan, he ended up going to some place called the Bad Stan Hive Mind, which is like a dimension that Bad Stans use in the face of an emergency. And there he ran into his old self and got swapped out. That's what happened to Stan. So Cashew found Intern Carpet, the real Intern Carpet, question mark, question mark, question mark, the security guard that you guys met on the surface, but apparently that they aren't the same person because Intern Carpet has been trapped down here underground now for, they allege they've been down here for weeks, if not months. They don't know how much time has passed. And so Intern Cashew was like walking around the maze with Intern Carpet, but then Intern Carpet parted ways with them when they made a decision to go a certain way. Johnny was trapped inside a door, but I believe got like helped out by Cashew and Carpet. And then Cashew and Johnny walked into another room where all of a sudden Cashew's phone was finally out of battery. Something happened to her earlier where the phone was where her phone was being drained. And it finally drained completely, and she promptly disappeared, leaving Intern Johnny by himself. Intern Johnny did some last minute trying to figure out what was going on with the maze, and he did he used code to find somewhere like in various spots around the maze there's lots of like battery drain traps, and some of them are moving. Intern Johnny's also on a video call with Cashew, and she's back in Intern Purgatory inside Intern Collective, where she ran into Intern CO, who was mysteriously doing some modifications inside the Coco, the Intern Collective, and he's now but then he left without explaining himself very well.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, and you're still inside the Coco in the cubicle. Stan, did I miss anything with your story?
No.
I'm going to drop us back. I'm going to get us actually off this Americanotopia map back into the maze, because everyone's pretty close around each other now. Curse and Shmi have been together. Intern Curse's curses weren't working. Shmi was being led around by Milady Green Vapors. You guys flirted a lot. And where we ended off with the two of you was you came into a room. And this is where we're going to start the campaign specifically. Also remember that you guys are here to steal a piece of intellectual property from the Mud Puddle Cafe.
We keep being like, I think we're supposed to get something here.
You're supposed to get the recipe for the mud pies.
Oh, right. Okay. Those damn mud pies.
Yeah, a delicious popular dessert in Americanotopia, sold exclusively at the Mud Puddle. So the three of you are in a room, including Stan, who's trapped in this doorway. And there's, at the center of it, right here, is a statue of Intern Carpet.
Suspicious.
Also, Intern Sexy Selfie Succubus has entered, and some strange gaseous goblin has entered from the other side. Stan, you would recognize that as the virus you created.
Whoa.
That disappeared after temporarily. I believe, Stan, remind me, or correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like a brand paralyzer. Like it stops the effects of a brand from working for a period of time.
Yeah, that's right. Yes. Because there was the sad and depressing atmosphere that I turned off. Is that it?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But it kind of didn't work because it like disappeared right away, but you were still able to get away from that room. Also, both these viruses do not appear like Sexy Selfie Succubus does not look like herself in Turn Curse.
Oh yeah, she looked like specifically like kind of like creepy and run down last time, right? Okay.
Yeah. And the room you're in, there's doors on all sides. You can see though, some of them are locked there.
What kind of information did he want us to dig up again?
It's a she. Intern Carpet is a she, and like she didn't know. She says like she hasn't been able to get into the mud puddle, and she feels like something's going on down there, and she wants to know what. And she was kind of like coercive with you guys. Like she put you like, if you don't help me out, I'm just going to I'm going to make life difficult for you guys.
Yeah. And she's a sheriff, so.
And she's a sheriff.
You have to tread lightly here.
Yeah. Everything good on you, Lunenburg people's side of things? You seem lost in some technical stuff.
I'm still yeah, no, it's all good. I was just trying to
I hear my voice echo.
Here we can try to isolate who it is. I'll turn off mine for a second.
I think it's me.
Do you have a stream on?
No.
Try saying
Esther,
something.
Esther, mute yours for a second. Mute yours for a second, Esther. Yeah,
testing.
It's Esther's.
I don't know what
Are you
it
sure?
is on mine.
I can hear my voice is repeating in my own audio.
Yeah, it's looping back in through Esther somehow. I don't know what the. You can check your audio input source. I don't know what kind of MacBook you have, but. Sorry,
me?
Esther.
I have like a PC laptop.
I mean, I was just saying, like, I don't know how to necessarily check the go to your sound and just make sure that like whatever the microphone and the speakers are what they're supposed to be.
Okay.
That's my only.
Sorry about
guess.
this, guys.
I'm trying the settings on like the OBS page, like through the gear. Those seem relevant to me. Like a line in button.
I'm just opening my sound settings now. Is there anything I should be looking for?
Just that your microphone is what you want it to be, and that your speaker is your headphones. But yeah, it could. Like Sam suggested, it might even just be in the OBS settings as well. What is your microphone that you use, Esther?
Just like with the headphones that I have in right now.
Okay. If it's the headphones, it should be fine as long as it's not the laptop speakers doubling as the microphone. I think would be the only thing that would make that. But I'm not a cool technical whiz guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Unless the headphones microphone is too close to the earbuds.
It's
Yeah, I just have output device, speakers, input devices, microphone. And those are like the only options.
When you click on the gear in OBS, like the settings button in OBS, what does it say your audio source and audio output are?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have that.
At the bottom of the screen,
The website we're using for the video
chat.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry for the technical
I'm
interrogation.
so sorry. Can you like repeat that again? I'm in settings. Audio source, default microphone, and then audio output destination, default speakers.
so it is using your audio. It isn't using your headphones then.
I guess I don't know. I'm not seeing like an option with headphones.
There's like in
Like
the OBS
for-
thing, there's like a drop-down menu.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you click on the source, it should give you all the options and whether it's recognizing your headphones or not. It's like obviously it's recognizing your headphones that you can hear through them, but
Yeah. I mean, for example, the audio source options are default microphone, which is what I have, and then communications microphone, and then microphone high definition audio device, and then no audio.
You maybe try one of those other options, see if they do
Just
it,
like
if
see. Okay.
it works.
Can you hear
Speak again.
Hello.
Not very well.
Okay, so that's probably not good. How about this one? Can you hear me?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Is this
Yeah,
one?
that might be better.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. Can you hear your?
Testing. I still hear my voice being repeated.
Your voice is echoing for me too, Maya.
But only your
Only
voice.
Maya.
Yeah, but only your voice.
So something wrong with me.
And check your audio settings as well.
We're all in trouble.
Maya, are you wearing the broken headphones?
No, I think these are the good ones.
Did you grab them from like the bar table?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the broken ones. You found
No,
the
there's
non-broken
two.
ones. I know, but the broken ones were on the bar table. Do they have
Where are
little
your
red
editing
marks
headphones?
on the ear?
Upstairs. Oh wait. I could use these.
Yeah.
One of
yeah.
my friends is actually watching right now and is writing that he's dying.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god.
That was crazy.
Was that you, Maya?
Yeah, I can still hear my repeat.
I can't hear you repeat anymore.
Yeah,
No,
I
me
can't
neither.
hear it anymore.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. What should I do?
Check your audio settings at the bottom, Maya. Should we pause the stream for a second? This is
We're gonna be
embarrassing.
famous Twitch streamers.
I did it. Wait, no, I didn't.
No,
Hello.
it's doing.
Here, I'll go check
I'll
on Maya's.
refresh. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I did it.
You did it?
Ian, stop. Yeah. Ian. Ian, stop.
We're so
good at this.
we're so proud of you, Maya.
Thanks, guys. I just refreshed it. That's all I had to do. I had to refresh. Ian,
Fucked.
stop.
I'm back.
Oh, Ian,
I heard you.
you heard me?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're in the same house. All right, let's play.
Okay, let's do this.
That was fun, though.
Yeah, that was like
I don't
a role-playing experience all
Yeah.
unto itself.
I don't want to take away from that and pretend it wasn't fun. I just think that we have other stuff we also need to do.
That was
We
in
should
game
get
and
to.
in character.
Yeah. So that takes up your guys' whole turn. No, we're gonna start with the majority of the players. So yeah, you're in this room. There's 2 viruses approaching you. You can see, like everyone can see where they are on the map, right here.
Yeah.
Any questions?
I'm still in my
Right.
cool intern common room, right? I'm not there.
You're in the intern common room. You're in the cubicle.
Oh, right. Whoopsie.
I mean, you actually, I guess you technically could go to the common room, but we'll go with the initiative order, or we'll go with the people in the main room. Then we'll go to Jonathan and Kat at the same time. They're not in the same room, but they're linked by video call right now, so we can do those simultaneously. So any questions from Curse or Shmi or
No.
Stanhouse? All right, what do you do?
Wait, whose turn is it to go?
All of you.
We're all in the same room now with sexy selfie succubus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want to be like sexy selfie succubus. You're not looking your sexiest self today. Are you doing okay?
Sexy selfie succubus looks at you, like tilts her head towards you, and just starts like drifting over to your general location.
Oh no.
I'm gonna make everyone like smaller so they're easy to move around this map here. You're not actually shrinking in game though, don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can feel it, you should probably feel it at home though. You're not actually getting smaller, even though your brains should tell you that you're getting smaller.
Yeah,
This blue thing in the center is the statue I mentioned, by the way.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that seems important too.
Also, if you look at, actually, everyone make a perception check. Let me see if there's anything else I can tell you about this room.
Do I do a perception check as well?
No, just people in that room.
How much can she perceive through the phone?
I might be like, oh my god, turn around.
I'm not really in that room.
Yeah, Jonathan's not in that room either.
Oh.
I would totally let you make a perception check through a video call. If there was something, it would be a really good dramatic moment of like, yeah, like what, like look out behind you. You should. It's actually unsafe to walk anywhere without someone on video call letting you know what's behind you. That's,
Because I have like hologram skills, I should get like 6 points in addition because I can understand where I am to my score.
no.
Think about it.
I mean, pitch me further.
Well, I already have the knowledge that everything is a hologram, so I'm coming in with this with very sharp eyes that I can see things other people can't. So when I score, like, let's say a 9, I'm seeing like rudimentary 9 knowledge, but I have this great amount of knowledge already on top of that.
Despite greater knowledge of the area around you, you still failed to be perceptive about the area around you.
Interesting.
So, Curse, you got a 20.
Yeah.
So you're aware that like there's been a lot of like holography at play here, but you can't actually perceive that with your own abilities. But besides this big statue of Intern Carpet here in the middle, you notice the walls are actually made of little tiny intern carpets as well.
Wow.
Like
This is some kind of like intern carpet shrine or sanctuary.
that's exactly how you like perceive it to be. This big statue in the middle, and there's also like there's like water running down the walls as well into like drains in the corner, and this big statue at the center. Again, this person who you met once for like 2 minutes, and apparently she has an entire underground shrine.
Can I tell everyone else about that information?
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
The other thing you notice is that it definitely is intern sexy succubus. It's not like a hologram of her or something, or like you feel strongly that that's the case. Like you recognize her.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be like, guys, I was menaced by this sinister sheriff called Intern Carpet, who said there was something funny going on down here. And I think this is like some kind of shrine to her. There's a statue of her, and there's images of her all over the walls. And also we should get away from a sexy selfie succubus, because she's like already a bit of a psycho, but like something is really wrong with her right now.
Sexy selfie succubus looks at you and like again with this like head tilt and gives up this like scary like pixie laugh, and then squints at you and says like, "You want to make out?"
I kind of do, but you're also scaring me a bit.
I'm gonna have you actually. We'll say this for the next turn. Stan, you are trapped in a door.
That's right. I recognize Curse here. Hello, Curse.
Hey, Stan, what's up?
Good chat.
Nothing. Who are any of these people?
Just hanging in there in the wall, huh?
That's
Or
right.
in the door.
Okay, I'm going to get a virus to like kind of come and chisel me out of the door.
What?
Can I do that?
Do you describe what your virus is like? Be more specific. A virus to come chisel me out of the door.
Right. I guess like a small gremlin or goblin of sorts with a pickaxe and steadfast determination that, you know, chips away at the door surrounding me so that I might be released from this prison.
Mm-hmm.
They rolled a 21.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So you did.
Wow.
Oops, I need this guy, and then that's him there.
Do this. You
Um,
didn't ask me to do this. I'm not just annoying.
so yeah, this little, as you described, little goblin appears with a pickaxe and like looks up at you with a creepy, toothy grin and starts hacking away at the door around you. But then you get one arm and one leg free, and then it disappears. Similar
For 21?
in the exact same manner as your last virus disappeared.
Okay.
It did not disappear because of the strength of Stan's vire keeping.
Oh.
Suspicious.
Shmi, what do you do?
All right. First of all, Stan, hi. You might not recognize me, but it's me, Schmidt.
No, Schmidt,
Oh.
you don't have any idea that Stan's different.
Oh, I don't?
No,
Okay.
you've been hanging out with Stan plenty recently.
Scratch that. All right. First of all, I'm going to do some freaking hologram stuff. I need to figure out the situation of this room. Why are there little carbons in there? Where is it coming from? Why is this room so magical? So I'm going to do some hologram detection situation spell on this space just to figure out what's happening.
Okay.
So
You're detecting hologram and add your holography bonus to that.
Yeah, is that like a 4? Yeah, I'll do a 4. Oh, whoa! All right, give me everything. And I'm like super smart. And I'm great boobs.
Sam, make a perception check.
Sure.
This is only for role play. Okay, no, nothing. I'll just say like this person, despite you definitely never seen this person before, but they kind of seem familiar in their manner, but you can't really tell why that is. So Shmi, you can tell that the source of this holography, like most of the holography in this entire space, comes from the statue in front of you.
Okay. What else do I learn?
You learned that there's some non-holographic stuff coming from this room, and this room.
Wait, I was looking at your face. I wasn't looking at the map. Can you do that again?
Yeah. So like all the rooms besides the ones you came in, it seems like there's non-holographic things happening behind them.
Oh.
But the statue is where the holography, like so much of the holography is coming from.
Can I send like a holograph interference like spell into the statue?
On your next turn, perhaps, yes.
Okay. Is there something else that knowledge that I got, can I like get a bit more? Is there anything else I can get out of that?
Yeah, the 23. Well, you're looking at this statue. You know it's a holographic statue, and you know that there's a holography spell emanating from something inside it, but you're not sure. You can tell based on your knowledge of holography that there's probably like a specific action that would disarm this, but you don't know what that would be.
Can I tell that it's like threatening or good?
No.
Okay.
Now the viruses are going to go really quickly. Esther, roll a will save to the to the makeout demands of sexy selfie succubus.
Yikes. Okay.
And Maya, make an athletics check.
Roger that. Pretty good.
So, Esther, you, despite the fact that you know that sexy selfie succubus is bad news, you just can't like resist. She's so hot right now.
Typical. I always have this problem.
There's like, you know, something about the fact that she's kind of off just is like, you know, makes her even more enticing than normal to you, and all of a sudden you are locked in an embrace, smooching.
I keep being like, no, I shouldn't do this. But she's just so sexy.
Now's
no,
not
I
the right
can't help myself.
Now, Shmi, you, that little gaseous goblin over there, he comes over and tries to grab you, and you don't quite get away, and he sort of like grows over you.
That's scary.
And Stan, there's no actions taken against you at this point, so we're gonna just jump over to the other room where Johnny is on video call with drunk Kathy, sober Cashew, who is back in the cubicle. So Jonathan, again, to catch you up, like you were trying to figure out, like you were like, oh crap, this stuff is made of holograms. My code does nothing against any of this. But like you learned that there were some like battery draining spells. You're also holding 2 like battery dead peripatetics in your hand that aren't yours. One of which you know belongs to Cashew, and the other of which is just like was in the room when you showed up. That was this guy. And yeah, Cashew, you are not here.
Where was the battery, or do I know anything else about the battery draining spells?
You can roll a fresh check.
Am I doing a code check?
Yeah, and Cashew and Johnny act like you're like together right now, even though you're in separate spaces. Like you're linked. You're able to talk. You're like.
So like, what's going on? How?
So can Cashew do an IP check? Oh.
Yeah, she could do checks to the phone, and despite not having your phone, like you're sitting at a computer right now inside the Coco. Intern CEO just left. I believe you like called Johnny after that. I don't think you told him about Intern CEO. I don't know if it matters, but I'm just trying to catch you up in exactly what happened. Okay, you got
I'm not going to
23.
tell Intern Johnny about Intern CEO just to make him jealous.
Why would I be jealous?
Wait, maybe I should.
Jonathan, you got a 23. Good rolls to start the game, everyone. You disturbing immediate info is the room you are standing in. Like the structure of this room has battery draining in it.
Johnny, get out of there, quick.
But like, is it a coded thing that I could uncode? Maybe could I feed it to Cat to do an IP check?
Yes, though I would like to emphasize it's currently draining your battery.
Yeah,
so
you should just get out of there.
You would want to solve from not being in there.
Why do you even care about that room? That room is old news. I know I like disappeared in it and all, and then that version of me died.
Okay.
But like you don't really. It's really sweet of you to like want to preserve and protect this room, but you don't do it for me.
Okay, I'm sort of busy right now, so do you have anything else? Maybe you should do an IP check to see if you can find any more information on this on the spell, on whatever is draining the battery.
Sure, right away. I can do that for you. Ian, will you do that for me? I don't know.
What do you get on it again? 4?
+4.
Oops. Nine.
I tried my best. I hope you don't think that I'm like a loser or anything because of this. I'm really not that kind of girl usually that just rolls 9s.
Both of you roll perception checks. Kat, I'll roll for you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm logging in to roll 20.
Nothing.
Do you have a you don't? Do you have a
No bonus.
No.
And no negative?
No.
What are you bad at?
I'm bad at athletics.
Okay, you don't.
I'm not bad at anything. I'm perfect.
Well-rounded stat.
And I have big boobs. Yeah.
Okay. So you don't. All right. There's still 2 obvious things that you guys can both see, despite the poor roll. Jonathan, you see like Stan's backside, his butt and shoulders sticking through a doorway ahead
His
up here.
butt and shoulders sticking through the doorway. That's so
really
odd.
painful.
He must be in a very strange position with an arch.
Yeah, like he was like, it's like arched back and hips, but hands and feet forward.
What a weird guy, I think.
But as you look and notice that, you see like the door being knocked apart with a pickaxe and him gaining some of his mobility. Cashew, you notice that you have an email, an iDialogue, I should say.
Very exciting.
Ooh, I wonder if it's intern CEO. I'm gonna check it out.
The email is from someone named Beige Kathy.
Okay. I will open it. No, wait,
Okay.
sounds like spam. Sounds like spam.
Sorry, guys.
No, I'll open it. My first email since the Lisa one.
Actually, wait 1 second. I've got to look up one piece of info real quick. What is XV main? 15? Is XV 15?
Yes.
Someone. Okay.
No, it's Cry Laughing.
So.
No, that's
so-
XD. Sorry.
No, that's just that.
Cashew, your email. Greetings, intern Cashew. You have a new assignment. Please turn around and proceed to brand zone 15. And behind you in the cubicle, the door opens up to the brandscape.
Oh my god, I'm scared.
Is there a?
Make a-
Oops. Yeah. Go.
No, go ahead. Say.
I was wondering if there was if I had a food pellet dispenser.
Yeah, you do.
So make a perception check, or?
For your food pellet dispenser? No, it's just right there.
Oh, I thought you were asking me too.
No, I was about to ask you something else.
Oh.
I'm not gonna stop anyone from having a snack.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some snacks and I'll eat 2, but then I'm gonna put 2 more in my pocket, and I'm also gonna drink an Americano.
Whoa. Knows how to doesn't just walk out on any trip. Make a will save, Kat. Or do you want me
This
to
is
do
what
it?
I'm bad at. No, I can do this. I have a -2.
Yeah, all Beige Kathy's interns are given weakened wills.
I just made a mount post, which we haven't done in a
Whoa. This is great.
I guess we should read it. Mount post with video attached of sexy selfie succubus and intern curse making out, which intern curse films with one hand. Ever have that person who just isn't any good for you because they're not emotionally available and they're a sexy demon who wants to murder you, but you just keep going back? Hashtag oops, hashtag too hot, hashtag poor life decisions. Could use some emotional support right now.
Yeah. That's relatable, right? Our
Yeah.
audience, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I've been there. It's rough."
I've got a random question. Are you holding your phone with your right hand or your left hand?
Me?
Maybe
Oh.
my left hand, because intern curse would be left-handed. So.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Cashew, you hear a voice inside your head all of a sudden. Like you don't have your peripatetic, you just have your coffee and your food pellets in your pocket. But you still somehow hear this like voice in your head, and it just says like continue.
Oh, okay. So I get another Americano. And I drink that one.
Cool. Do you walk through the door?
No, I'm gonna wait to see if I did what it asked.
It says, please continue to brand zone 15.
Oh, oops. Okay. Well, I guess. Oh, I thought it just wanted me to keep drinking coffee. Okay.
Another. Another.
So I
Be more
take
jittery.
I'm gonna send, like, I'm still in video call with Jonathan, right? I mean, with Intern Johnny.
So your video call is on the computer.
Mhm.
So Jonathan, what you can see right now is the Coco has moved away from the video call screen and is putting pellets in their pockets and Americano in their bellies.
I'm gonna walk back over to the computer and be like, "Hey, Intern Johnny, don't worry. I just got an email. Maybe this is like how they're telling me to. A beige Kathy is telling me to go to Brand Zone 15. So I'm gonna like go. Maybe it's how I can meet back up with you guys. I don't know. I mean, seems like it would make sense because it's like happening when I'm not with you guys. Is there anything you want me to do for you before, like, any more IP checks before I try to get my way over there?
Yeah, you know, listen, man, you really deserve this. This is like a big opportunity for you, so you just got to go take it. And listen, I believe in you, and I think that you just got to, you've really earned this, so you just got to go seize the opportunity when it comes.
I think I'm just going back down there to you guys, hopefully. I mean, I don't know, like, maybe there's like a cool door in Brand Zone 15. What do you know something about Brand Zone 15 that I don't? What's
I don't
this
know,
cool
man, but
opportunity?
I just think that like anytime an executive asks you to do something, it's like really awesome, and means that like you might someday get to meet them and be their friends. So,
Whoa, Beige Kathy's an executive?
I assumed anyone who tells you to do something is an executive.
But I told you to like my mount post, and you did it.
And I'm not an executive.
I knew that you weren't an executive.
Oh, okay. Well, that's so cool that you think I'm like so cool. So I guess I'll go do that now. That's awesome. Okay, bye. Let everybody know that I said hi. Okay, and they'll be right there. I think that's what I'm doing. So I walk out the door.
So you see the Coco walk towards the door.
What does Coco stand for again, Ian?
Stands for collective consciousness cohabitate or something like that. Combined consciousnesses cohabitate.
What about combined coworkers cohabitate? They're conscious.
Co. Add another co in there. You see the Coco move towards the door. As it gets towards the door, you actually you see for a brief moment Intern Kathy materialize in the space outside in the brandscape, and then the door closes and the Coco comes back to the computer and turns off the video chat.
Oh.
You are now severed. Kat, you just have a voice in your head telling you which direction to walk. And it just says continue forward.
Okay, I go that way.
Cool. All right, let's jump back into the scary room. Actually, I'm just gonna take a quick pee break so everyone can pee inside a cup. Actually, you should each have to pee in your own cups.
Depending on what space we're in. Yeah.
Kat pee in your own cup. Jonathan pee in your own cup. The three of you all pee in a cup together.
I'm also AFK.
Wait a second.
Okay, I'm gonna run to the bathroom too. So.
Jesus Christ. Everybody's a pee demon. I swear I'll never piss again. Dude. Pee break, pee break, pee break, pee break, pee break, it's a pee break, it's a pee break, it's a pee break. It's the pee break today. Everyone's gone to the bathroom. to the bathroom, so we had to pause our game. We are here. Pee break, it's the pee break. We're pee breaking today. It's time for a pee break, so we all have to go away. Everyone's gone on a break to have a little pee. Everybody has left the game now, all that's left is me. Pee break, it's pee break time. It's pee break time today.
What happened while I was gone? Oh, gee. You started playing guitar and everyone left.
Yes. Hey, that's not the order of events that occurred. Just wanted to stand that for the record. There's video testimony to the fact that I started playing guitar after everyone left.
I mean, I guess like maybe I'll check later, but now I have to trust my instincts.
God,
I gotta believe with the. Hey, you wrote it in the chat. Did I see Maya?
Yeah.
Like in real life?
Yeah.
I did. Yeah.
On your pee break.
Yeah. She was heating up sac magique for her neck. You know, those like microwave beanbag things. Here she is. She's got it around her neck.
Gotta have it.
Maya, could you take sac magique off your neck for a second to show the way in which like it's used as a puppet?
Yeah.
Sac magique is friends with our stuffies, W and PJ. Prompt it up so it kind of makes a face, Maya.
I don't know how you do it usually.
Yeah, that's not what it's like, but that's cute too, actually.
Is it like this?
No, I actually, no, I can't really describe it. You're like, I see it almost there, because that's his nose right in the middle. You just have to just hold it like a little bit more. In my head, I'm just like, hold it more normal. Hold it more normal. But I don't know what I actually mean by that.
Do you have the stuffies right now? Should you be taking care of the stuffies?
No, you should be taking care of the stuffies.
Okay, I'll go get them. They're probably mad at us.
Maybe they're on their own live stream.
Anyway, Sac Magique in the Stuffies narrative universe is like he's like not interested in doing the same things as them. He just wants to like smoke weed and drink whiskey and like lie around all day.
He's hot.
He's a bit of a hedonist.
I thought the Stuffies also like smoking weed.
The Stuffies like smoking weed too, yeah, but they don't.
They're bad, by the way.
They're bad. Is that what you said?
They're mad.
They're bad. They're bad, by the way.
They're bad. These guys, very bad.
Okay, let's dive back into this dungeon. So yeah, back in the main room, and Jonathan, depending on what you do, I'll probably just add, like if you head towards that room, I'll add in your actions with the group. If you go off somewhere else, I'll separate you from the group. But I'm not taking away your freedom, okay?
Oh, I want to go see them and tap Sam on the shoulder when it's my turn to go.
Cool. Yeah, I guess let's just start with. Let's go. Esther, Sam, Johnny, Shmuel. We'll go from right to left. So, Curse, you're currently making out. You could make another will save to stop from making out.
Could I do some kind of like spell that will obstruct the make out as well?
You are a Vire keeper. You are like, your whole thing is like manipulating viral energy. You could, yeah. I mean, you have a lot of options here. I'm just saying that like if you like on every turn, if you want to stop making out, you can roll another will save. It's not like you're now trapped making out until you die of old age.
If my will save fails, can I do something else, or
just roll a will save. I guess will be good.
Okay, I'll roll a will save.
You do not stop making out, but I will let you like try to do something with your phone. Since you've already made a mount post while making out, you can clearly cast a spell if you want. Okay,
great. Yeah, I was thinking I'm not really in the mood to make out with her anymore. I want to start making better choices for myself, even though she's like really hot, so I can't control myself right now. I'm thinking maybe since she's like really horny, maybe I could summon another sexy virus to distract her.
So I do want to point out for the Vire keepers in the house, every time you have summoned a virus so far, it has disappeared. And 2 of the viruses you have summoned have reappeared in this room against you.
Right.
So I just want to bring awareness, because since it's been spread out across 3 different sessions right now, I want to coalesce that information. It might occur to you that more viruses might not be the answer.
Okay.
Or that like there's something interrupting your Vire casting. Because like Sam should know that the gaseous goblin attacking Maya is a virus he summoned that he no longer has control of, and you clearly don't have any control over sexy selfie succubus who you summoned when you were back in the first room.
Okay.
I'm just saying you can totally decide to summon another virus. I felt it was fair to give that information.
Give me the warning. What are like other Vire spell options other than just like summoning viruses?
So you can do, I mean, you can do whatever you want, but it's like you can try to do whatever you want. It's not like using Vire is not just like, think of Vire as an energy-based resource. So there's there is viral energy, and you are able to manipulate it. One of the most common things that is done with that is like summoning viruses, sort of like from another plane. But also like if there is viral energy around, you are able to either manipulate it or imbue other things and create viral energy.
Can I create like an asexual viral energy?
So you want to try to make her feel less horny?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's viral manipulation. Yeah, give it a roll. Okay. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Viral libido killer.
The cock blocker.
Yeah.
That's not very good.
No, you do not succeed.
Or not bad as
it's close. Yeah.
It's
not bad.
pretty good.
Almost got her calmed down.
Yeah, she persists in her makeout session. Stan.
That's right. I would like to so if we're like there's something important about these rooms, like code wise, I assume. Can I infect the walls or like the room itself as a virus, just so that it becomes sort of like a virus, and then because viruses all seem to be shut down, that the particular machinations of this place be shut down?
you want to try to infect the hologram with a virus.
Yeah.
What do you want that virus to do to the hologram?
I guess just sort of turn it into a virus so that it also gets like destroyed because all of the viruses that we summon have been disappearing.
Yeah, but they've. Oh, don't forget the second part of that where they've come back.
Doing the opposite thing. So like maybe the building will come back by like good.
I won't. No. I mean, I won't stop you. I don't know exactly what will happen, but I will like run it through the logic of what's been happening with the other viruses that you have only a certain level of understanding of.
Yeah. I think this is the time for experimentation.
Okay. Some people just want to watch the world burn.
Hey, everyone's lighting is changing. It's getting pretty crazy.
Yeah, do you like now I like broke
you're
out all
green.
my fancy lights.
I love it.
Like you look more blue with your background being red. or
Yeah,
orange.
and Sam's background's really dark again, like it should be.
Back to regular Stan and not that bad Stan who's like sitting in bright light.
Whoa!
Just want to say for anyone who's watching the stream, the stuff that's happening with Intern Cashew right now is like popping up as illustrations around our stream right now. There's like there's illustrations of what's happening to Intern Cashew.
And some of them are more like thumbnails, but I'm rapidly producing finer versions.
Are you posting into our Facebook group too?
No, just to this Dropbox folder, but I can. But it'll slow me down.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah, if you look at the stream though, you'll probably see some of the stuff that Cashew's illustrating her own demise. So yeah, hey Stan, what did you rolled a 23?
Yeah, so I've been
give me the language of you wanted to
like infect the hologram around us so that it is a virus and therefore also unstable.
That's a terrible idea. Can we not do this? Stop.
I think it was
Does anyone
fine.
else have any say?
I object. Don't do this.
He already rolled. He already rolled. There's nothing.
I described it. This isn't the second. This is the second time I've like. I'm clarifying the description at this point. That's not fair.
No, there's definitely no stopping this, especially after that 23 roll. So all of you see the like. Okay, the walls start to ripple, and the floor starts to ripple. You all feel like unbalanced. Actually, everyone make a athletics check. Everyone except for Cashew, who is in the desert.
Who's
by
the
herself.
best athlete?
Yeah.
No.
The person who is least likely to fall down is not here. I gotta roll.
I can't believe you did this move.
I'm still trapped in the wall, so my circumstance, like, can I even fall from here?
You're only kind of trapped in the wall, but I mean, don't worry. I won't forget about your bondage. All right, so we got. So Sam got a 4, Maya got a 9, Jonathan got a 6. You're that bad at athletics? You got a -4?
Yeah.
What is your strength?
People skills.
Okay. Bless you. Really, a good thing in this game to have a lot of, but just useless in a dungeon. Esther got an 11. Okay, and actually, wait, I gotta roll one more. Okay, so sexy selfie succubus falls down, falling off of you, Esther.
Nice.
You do not fall down. Jonathan, you fall down. Sam, you like fall to your knees, but you're still held up by one of your arms. You kind of just kind of hurt your shoulder a little bit, but you're still upright. Maya, you get tripped up, but the goblin assaulting you does not. You can't tell that the goblin has done anything to you, though. Actually, you know what?
What?
You feel. You'd all feel this. You know, everyone no longer feels that Shmi is sincere or everybody's favorite.
So wait, she's not everyone's favorite?
You just don't. You've been feeling that the whole time, but you suddenly that feeling just doesn't happen anymore.
Awesome.
And you also don't feel the constant emanation of sincerity from Shmi.
Awesome. Looks
Wow,
like
I just get I don't know why, guys, but I think like Shmi's kind of fake.
Who's this insecure person?
You don't necessarily have to feel like she's fake, but you do the sincerity that just emanates from Shmi has disappeared.
That makes me more like real. I'm more like relatable, which makes you like me more, kind of.
Oh yeah, it could be like that.
Well, I might like you fine, but I don't really feel as if everyone likes you the most. Like you're everyone's favorite. I'm
an underdog now.
Even if I like you, yeah. So I guess that's cool. I guess.
Okay, here's what else happens. So Curse, since you had that good early perception check and we're aware of all the little intern carpet statues that the wall was made up of.
Yeah.
You notice them all. Actually, yeah, you notice them all changing and kind of like coming alive and like jumping off the wall and running towards you all. Like hundreds and hundreds of little tiny intern carpets. Also, the big statue in the middle turns and looks at Stan.
Oh my god. Stan!
Everyone roll a perception check.
This is the best idea I've ever had.
Oh my god.
Well, yeah, looks
great.
like you made something happen.
So Maya, you see a little gremlin run out of this room over here, holding a pickaxe, and it's the one that broke Sam free of the wall and is now just running out, but now is just like looking around in a total panic.
Sorry, Rich, can you point at it again? I was looking at your face. Okay.
It's just right in front of you.
Yeah.
Intern Holographic 3D Poo. Holographic Intern 3D Poo is here, so maybe if he could also somehow materialize as a viral version of himself or something.
Yeah, sure. 3D Poo was sent by Intern Monica to like check in on you guys, like back at Americano Kano. Intern Monica and Intern 3D Poo were sitting around, and Intern Monica was just like, can you as a hologram, can you just go check on them if you can? Like, they've been gone a while. I don't like this. I feel something funny.
Yeah. We could really use like some Deus Ex Machina from Intern Holographic 3D Poo right now.
So Intern 3D Poo just says like, I mean, sure, I'll try. No promises. I only, I only kind of vaguely know where they are, but I'll go to the middle of that cafe basement and see what's up. But and then Intern 3D Poo materializes and just finds his coworkers in a room where the walls are like shifting and melting into a whole bunch of like tiny little gremlins that all look like the sheriff of Americanotopia. They're all like climbing off the walls and starting to coalesce into some sort of assault, and a big like 6 foot tall intern carpet statue in the middle. And he sees intern Curse making out with a virus until the virus falls on the ground, And intern Shmee's looking way less sincere than normal and is like covered in some sort of gaseous goblin. And intern Stan's there, but there's something that doesn't seem like the intern Stan that he remembers. And intern Johnny's behind him, being like, "Oh, gee, what's in this room?" And that's what intern 3D Pooh sees. So intern 3D Pooh is just there.
Intern 3D Pooh, we just wanted the recipe for mud pies. Why is this happening to us?
For now, intern 3D Pooh's just gonna watch, and if intern 3D Pooh says anything in the chat, I will incorporate that in. But right now, intern 3D Pooh's just looking around like horrified, like, "Oh my God, what is going on here?" And hopefully, intern 3D Pooh, being a hologram, does not get infected by Stan's virus.
Oh no.
Intern 3D Pooh, you as a hologram are also like, you know there's something like sick and wrong here. Something bad is happening to holograms in this space, intern 3D Pooh. Anyways, I believe Jonathan, you're next. And if intern 3D Pooh does anything, someone shout it out, and we'll incorporate it into the game.
Oh, he just intern 3D Pooh just puked.
The hologram pukes in front of you. Stan, with your 11, you also see the statue turn and look at you with menacing eyes. Sorry, intern Johnny.
Can I code anything to disrupt light from holograms? What has my coding not worked previously when I've tried to use it down here?
It's more that you don't know how to code holograms. Like that's not a thing you're really able to do.
Yeah. Can I try to? I can't try. It's draining our batteries. Can I try to drain its batteries back?
What is it?
I don't know. No, that's not a good idea. How in risk am I of getting trampled by mini carpets?
You can't really tell yet. They're just kind of like falling off the wall right now, and like they're still kind of organizing.
Can I build a door? Can I code a door in to block this hallway?
Yeah, it would be a real door. You can totally do that.
Instantiate door.
Whoa, it's a good door.
It's hinged and everything.
No windows.
And I say, guys, come on, get in here.
I'm just gonna put that door in there.
And then somebody else codes some antiviral spells on this door. Make this door an antivirus.
Yeah, I'm going to delete this. Oops. Okay, there's your door. It's in front of you.
Thank you.
Or where did you want it, Jonathan?
That's where I wanted it, but I'm leaving it open and calling to the other interns.
All right, it's open right now like that.
Okay.
Okay. And do you move at all, Jonathan?
No, I'm just like holding the door and like calling everyone, but ready to like close the door.
Cool.
Really fast.
Maya, you're the last person to go on this turn.
So, are all these things happening at the exact same time?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay, so
all
what-
this stuff is happening on top of each other.
What I had planned before Stan's move is that I was going to slip through the ground because I can slip through the walls and the grounds of holograms. So I want to do that before it all becomes viruses. And I want to grab Melanie Green Vapors and slip her down with me.
You want to
Is that
slip
possible?
through the ground?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So me and Melanie are below, and everything's like mutating on top of us. And then I wanted to try and cast like a containment spell in this area, if that's possible.
A containment spell.
Yeah, to contain all the viruses that are in that spot.
Make a will save just to see how well this trying to slip the.
Well, I already
know
have
that-
that in my. It's already in my sheet, so it's already like part of the
What?
thing that's like easy for me to do.
What is?
Slipping through walls. I have it as like one of my easy powers.
What is the bonus?
I don't know.
Easy power. It's an easy power.
It just says can walk through walls hologram.
You need to record.
Probably like 20.
You
Okay.
have to. I can't keep the spell unless you record what the bonus you got in the first time is. Otherwise, like we've been through this a couple times. Like
Okay.
if you want to keep a spell, you have to like record the stats for it properly, or else otherwise we just end up making it up every time. So,
Okay, let's call it 19 for now, and then
No, you have to roll it again.
that's all right. I'm trying to be sincere here.
No, you don't have to be sincere anymore. You're free to be insincere.
Okay, that's not really representation of what the real spell is.
But
But also, no, it's. Go ahead.
You managed to slip to the floor. I'm taking both of you guys off the map right now
Okay.
because I don't have a. There isn't like a second level down here to put you on, so I just have to. Describe it. You slip under the hologram and find yourself in just this like dark space. When you look up, you see a bunch of like platforms, I guess, that kind of move around. You see a bunch of like shifting platforms about room size. You
Yeah.
also see off in the distance, you see a room that's on this floor but has walls around it. There's only one room on this level. Let me actually double check that. Yeah. So like you can see you're looking up at the level that you were just on, and
Yeah.
you see like, oh, it's not just one like floor map, it's a bunch of shifting platforms. And you notice off in the distance, there is one room on this floor.
Should I go to it?
I don't know.
Maybe it's better if I try and throw a containment spell on this.
What is a containment spell for
Like-
a holographer?
Holographer will just okay. So maybe I put a spell all around the room, and it's a hologram that looks like a virus. So the viruses won't want to permeate and go farther because it already looks like a virus, so they don't want to infect it.
I don't know if that makes any sense.
Why?
Like you could cast a hologram that tricks the viruses.
It's like a hologram of a virus, is what you want to make.
But it's unpredictable like how the viruses would react. You can definitely do it. I'm just not sure if it's. I'm not sure what you're hoping the viruses will like stop.
Yeah, or I guess I'm wondering, are they spreading? I can't tell.
And you're not there anymore.
Okay.
You're in this like safe, dark space.
Oh, I picture
Okay.
it being like when you clip through the walls in a video game.
That's exactly what I'm going for. Yeah, it's like But you can't see the level anymore. The person did not design a level where you are, but you're somehow able to like walk around it.
Okay, I know what I want to do. I want to like put tiny micro hologram seeds in the base of the ceiling. That's the bottom, like the base of that room. And through the next 3 turns, they're gonna blossom and become like stronger than the virus, and they're gonna like slowly eat the virus.
A hologram can't eat a virus. It's not a thing.
Why
A hologram
can change it.
A hologram just looks like something and makes people believe in something. Now, holograms could definitely trick a virus.
Okay, they're gonna trick a virus. Trick the virus.
Trick it into what?
Trick it into becoming a hologram. I don't know how it became from a hologram to a virus, so I just want to do the opposite.
Because it got infected.
Sam infected the entire hologram with a virus.
You need to do an antivirus or something.
Okay, I'm gonna do the seeds are antiviruses.
Maya, all you can do is cast holograms. You can't like cast holograms that cure cancer or cast holograms that like like you can't just like it's a hologram, but it also has
but you can make a hologram of an antivirus to scare the viruses.
Okay.
Or something.
Yeah, kind of like a Bugs Bunny style.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like seeds, and then in 3 turns they're gonna be fully formed and like take over the virus. Done.
Or look like they will take over.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, make a roll.
Okay, and just think about like because it's happening over 3 turns, my roll doesn't have to be that high.
I like the it happening over 3 turns, but yeah, backing it up with a big roll is always the best move, you know. All right.
Yeah.
So a hologram of an antivirus is going to grow over the next 3 turns. Cool. Let's check in with intern Cashew. So Cashew, you have just been like going on this hike, following these vocal prompts.
Yeah, I feel really jazzed. Things are good.
Following that vocal fry.
Yeah. You at first the voice was like telling you to make little changes in your directions, but now it's kind of just been like telling you to continue for a while. And yeah, you're like you're starting to feel like tired.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Even I guess it's the crash.
Yeah. Also, imagine that like 2 hours have passed.
Oh man. Okay. Well, I'm gonna eat both. Well, I'm gonna eat one of my pellets.
Yeah. Nice.
Do I feel any better?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you can keep going.
Nice.
You've like seen it, like you haven't. So like you remember back, at the very beginning of your internship, the last time you were in the brandscape and you visited intern Isaiah, the brand shepherd, and you saw for the brand elements. So for the first part of your walk, you were seeing some like some cool stuff. A lot of beige branding, for sure, but also a little bit of non-beige, some other things as well, like kind of a wondrous place. But 2 hours into your walk, things have gotten pretty barren. Like you just been walking through a sort of pale pink earth now for about half an hour, and you're like, I don't know, like when you're on a hike and you just end up on a stretch where it's just like, this isn't actually pretty or anything. Like I'm getting tired. Like I've been looking at the same thing for a while now, and as soon when you stop to reach into your pocket and eat a thing, the voice comes right back into your head and it just says continue.
Can I so I start trying to talk back at the voice. I say, how much longer till I get back to my buds?
Continue.
I have no phone, right?
You have no phone.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll just keep going then. Damn, this sucks.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Okay, I'm online.
The feeling to be online making perception checks. There's no greater feeling on this earth.
I love to perceive everything that's happening on the internet online, every single online detail. Nothing online escapes my excellent perception.
A 4, you think you see you think you see something in the distance, and then you're like, nah, never mind. That was just a mirage. Like I'm in a desert. I'm starting to go a little crazy.
Oh man, I ate the other one.
You eat the other ball.
My
Okay,
second
cool.
snack.
Gotcha. Yeah. And again, as soon as you stop to do that, the voice is like, continue. Do you continue?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what else is there to do, right? Okay, so you keep walking for a while. Your energy's fine because you brought those balls. That was a great move. Hey, Sam. Hey, Sam. You make another perception check.
Sam.
Uh-oh, another.
Yeah, I just keep seeing this like mirage. Like, I wish I brought some water. I don't know. Yeah, and you keep walking, and you keep. So like, I'm gonna say like another like hour goes by of just walking. I don't know. You can't like, you're starting to lose track of time, and you're just like not having fun anymore. Walking and walking and walking. If anyone looking at the Twitch stream can see, there's right now, I think there's intern Kathy crawling on the ground. That's what it's like. You start crawling on the ground, Kathy. You're just like, you're not actually that tired. You're just kind of like actually make a will save.
Uh-oh, low will.
This will just determine whether you're crawling on the ground or not, because you don't have
whether I have dignity or not.
Yeah, you're never mind. You stay on your feet.
Nice.
Who knows what that drawing was about? Okay, now again, after an hour has gone by, that thing you thought was a mirage. There's clearly something in the distance. There's some sort of like wall or like just like bumps on the horizon, and they seem to be like what you're headed towards.
Is the voice still saying continue to me?
It hasn't said anything in a little while. I guess like you kept moving, so it hasn't said anything.
I'm gonna turn around 180 degrees and start walking in the other direction.
Please turn around and continue.
What? This is ridiculous. I've been going in this direction for so long. This is just the desert. I've already drank my own pee out of my own pee cup.
You have almost reached your destination.
Okay. So I guess I turn around and then I keep walking, but I'm obviously like pouting.
You walk, and this like these bumps you've seen on the horizon, you realize they're like little sculptures or something.
Oh, this is the sculpture garden of Tough Guy Mountain. Oh my gosh. This is so this is so elite.
I'm having such an elite experience.
Yeah, it's like a private garden. You really have to be on the in and of the know-how to get here. So I start moving. I stop dragging my feet quite as much, and my pout turns into like a slightly curious pout.
You come up to this like wall of sculptures, and you make up another perception check. It won't have to be a very high one.
Uh-oh.
You got a high one?
Yeah.
Okay, you it's the sculptures are all of you.
Oh my god! What?
They all look just like you. Wow, is this a surprise birthday party?
Oh, I wish I had my phone right now. I would call that scoundrel intern Johnny and say thank you for these gifts.
It's so romantic.
These are so weird, though. They're like exactly my height. It's almost like a casting. This is weird. He must really know exactly what I look like. That's so sweet.
You're looking at one of the sculptures, and it's like standing proudly and severely watching over the brandscape, but the voice says continue.
Well, yeah, this one's not a bad look. I mean, I could see that, like, it's nice that he thinks of me this way, or that somebody thinks of me this way. So strong, so like collected. All right. Well, okay. Let's see what else the sculpture has. Sculpture guard. Okay.
It's clearly
so ominous.
It's clearly asking you to walk in one direction along the line of statues, and not in the other direction. And as you walk along this thing of this like chain of statues, which seems never ending, the statues get like kind of creepier. Like the one that we just described that you were first looking at was like kind of proud and surveying. As it goes on, they start getting like more tired looking and scared, and like some of them are now like lying on the ground. And looking, some of them look horrified.
Oh no, I don't know who's thinking of me this way. This is like a really weird thing to make.
You come to the end. You're actually starting to feel hungry again. You're really thirsty because you weren't able to bring water.
And coffee dehydrates.
Yeah, and coffee dehydrates. And then the line of statues ends. You see the end of the You see the end of the line of statues. You can go look at the last one if you want.
Okay, yeah, I'll look at the last one. Looks like the show's over. Can I go home now?
You stand and look at the last one, and the voice in your head says, "You have reached your destination." And you feel your body start to harden, and you look down.
Oh no!
And realize that you're becoming the latest in a line of intern cashew sculptures.
What?
Do you want to give us your final pose as you realize this, or describe it?
Yes, because I think my brand is still uwu. It's a little like, it's just like, oh no! It's like this.
Fingers on chin.
Fingers together.
Not
Fingers
just
together.
chin.
They're just like this.
Oh
and
yeah,
then-
okay, fingers.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna put ooh fingers. I'm gonna write that down for posterity. So we're gonna leave you there for now, Kat. However, we'll come back to you for your next turn, but I'm not gonna tell you why. Now we're gonna jump back into the room where everyone else was, and again we're gonna go curse Stan, Johnny,
That was a mean little birthday joke.
Maya. Do you want to think about what you're gonna do in your turn? I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick again. I'll be right back.
Okay. Maybe I'll heat up Sac Magique again. Okay, Sac.
I might heat up some food too.
Sam, are you gonna leave me too?
No.
What do you need? Like a refill of coffee?
I can go for a coffee, but I'm already drinking too much coffee in my day today.
Is there a pot on this on the stove in the coffee pot that you could have some of right now at this moment?
No, there is not.
I just imagined that there was always a pot in your life, in your vicinity somewhere.
Do I drink that much coffee? Is that...
I just noticed you go in a past game of this. You went to get some. I'm extrapolating a lot from like not.
Yeah, I do. I drink like 4 cups a day now.
I probably drink about 4 cups a day too. Sometimes. Today I did. Had that second helping in the afternoon. Sometimes I don't.
It's not like you don't get caffeinated tea.
Yeah, it's true.
I always say get caffeinated.
We showed Atlee one of Atlee's vlogs in our class this week.
Oh, great! Which one?
The Halloween one that was shot at the Brandscape.
Nice.
And then we showed your video after it, Maya. The Pokemorphs.
Oh, classic.
And then we showed Hito Sterile after that.
Oh, Hito Sterile's so good.
Yeah, so there's our canon, or like, yeah.
Atlee and Maya are
peers
Hito.
now. Yeah.
Those are the 3.
That's the big 3 right there.
Yeah, so I was like, kids, the only 3 video artists you need to know about.
All of their movies are about the same thing.
Now look at in Esther's room, that dramatic exposed brick in the background.
Yeah, it's so
That
nice.
is green as well. It's really cool.
It makes it seem like her bedroom is just a theater set, and that's like the back wing and an old theater. I'm sure it's much less dramatic looking in real life, but hey, we can hang out and dream.
Nice Benjamin Bridge hoodie.
Yeah,
Cat?
my mom just delivered it today.
Yeah, I kind of want a Benjamin Bridge hoodie.
They're very
Did you get one?
cozy. They feel
Really?
like the
Looks
inside
nice.
feels like how an American Apparel sweater would feel. You know, like the
How much are
softness.
they?
I don't know. I didn't
She
buy
got it as a
it.
gift. Maya, I'm sure we can get you one if you want.
I think it would suit you better.
There's a really nice beige color one.
Ooh, I'm looking them up right now.
This week's stream sponsored by Benjamin Bridge.
They should
Benjamin Bridge
sponsor
clothing
us.
line.
Okay, it's
But the
$45.
clothing
It's
line
$54.
Oh, that's not too bad. That's not bad for a hoodie.
pretty good.
It's pretty good. Hey, I think this one brings out my eyes.
My parents get like a monthly order from Benjamin Bridge. I'm sure they can throw in a hoodie on one of those orders.
Yeah, can we ask?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll talk to them.
Oh, let me ask my sister too.
Wait, what can she do?
She
Can she
works
just
for
take
them.
one for us?
Maybe she could just steal one, or your parents
Okay.
could just.
Ian probably wants a large and beige.
Okay.
I didn't say I wanted one. Actually, I do kind of want one. I do kind of want one because of how they bring out Cat's eyes.
I wish my eyes could be brought out so well.
And by the way, that last scene with Kat, for everyone watching at home, that's actually was a scene out of a comic that Kat and I had been working on for a long time.
Yeah, that's canon.
Yeah, so we were just actually it's not. So like the comic version is like a different intern that looks just like Cashew doing it, but this intern Cashew doing it happened, for the first time to her. This is still an original experience, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I had some good comedic takes that aren't included in our comic.
Yeah, very, very different from the intern Cashew who crawled through the desert and laughed at the meaninglessness of her task as the voice inside her head tells her she has reached her destination. As she laughs her horrible, hopeless laugh, she feels her body harden as she becomes the latest statue in a chain of intern Cashews.
Wow.
Anyways, back to
You
the
guys
room.
have to make up the story of all the you've done the story of 2 of the intern cashews now that you've role played one and comic book the other one. You got to do the rest.
Kat, when we're like in huge demand as comic artists in our own universe, we just release a book that's just each one of the like just 200 comics of the same story,
that'd be
happening to slightly
amazing.
different people.
I would buy that.
Mostly the same person.
Yeah. Okay, so we're back in the room. We're gonna start with Curse. Curse, the room has started kind of like falling apart behind you. There's like these little evil intern carpet gnomes getting off the ground, and you can actually make a detect fire check.
Okay. Is it that just like do I just add my fire skill, which is like +4? Okay.
Yeah. Anything to do with fire, you get your +4 to it. Okay. So yeah, that was just a quick check for you to acknowledge, like, okay, the hologram has been infected with Vire, and so all of these little things should be treated as either a single virus or like a multitude of viruses. You're not really sure, but actually, you got a 17. You can tell like it's all one virus.
Okay.
And it is it's coming off the walls. The statue in the middle is also still one virus, but the holography is all still present. It's just now like controlled and infected by a virus.
Okay.
I also have this door that you can get behind, and then I'll close it, and maybe that'll keep the virus away from
Yeah, I'm like, maybe I should just get out of the room at this point.
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, I'll go behind the door that like Jonathan is at for protection.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm like looking for my icon right now.
Right
I
here.
see it. Okay. So like here?
If you want, you can go further than that if you wanted to. But,
maybe I'll go a little further. Just completely get out of the way.
Do you want to do anything else now? You could also do something later in the turn if you want to see how things roll out. So if you had an action you wanted to do, you could. Just because that's just like one little baby move action.
Yeah. Is there any way I can like detect the source of the virus in the room? I'm guessing it's the statue, but
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try to detect where it's emanating from.
It was cast by Stan.
Okay. God damn it, Stan.
Which is confusing to you because you thought Stan was a brand mutator, a brand mute, not a Vire keeper. So that's kind of weird.
Very suspicious.
I was thinking the same thing actually. But over here of characters.
Stan, you can go and do something. Esther, if you feel like adding in another action later, you can do it whenever you want.
Okay.
I'm still stuck in the door though, right?
Oh yeah, a little bit. You're like one of your hands is still stuck in the door.
Okay. I'm going to try to pull it out just by brute force. I feel like this is going to hurt.
Make an athletics check. Actually, make a will check because this is a holographic door. Actually, now it's kind of a viral door. I don't really know. It's a viral and a holographic door. What do you?
I'm gonna use viral energy to kind of like matrix like telekinesis, like just move the door away from my hand.
Yeah, make a Vire check to see if you can manipulate Vire manipulate. Yeah, sure. I'm going to give you freedom of movement.
Okay, thank you.
You irritated the virus enough to shake your hand loose. Kind of hurt though. It wasn't like a clean, easy process. You kind of had to yank it out.
Yeah. I feel like by moving my hand away, it's a little bit like a static shock. kind of like a zapping feel.
Mm-hmm.
Pins and needles, unpleasant. Okay, that's great. I'm gonna go into this room. I'm gonna leave the danger room.
You're gonna go there?
Yeah.
All right. Jonathan, it seems like Shmi disappeared.
Yeah, I slammed the door.
Okay.
Thank you, Jonathan, for the door.
And that is
Solution
that's
answer, Johnny.
a code door. So, yeah, let's just go check in on Shmi really quick. Shmi, you're in your own little level. There's no visual I'm giving you here on the map. So just like you and Milady Green Vapors are down there.
Okay, I just made a mount post.
Call me old-fashioned, but you got to keep your hollow ladies safe. Equal opportunity to keep your hollows safe. Esther and Maya, have you inputted that into the?
I'll do it right now. I
account?
had to get it off. It could have been better, but like I had to,
I don't want to lose any of them for posterity. Just making sure you guys are posting it to main.
Okay, well.
Okay. Yeah, I posted mine.
Okay, great. Good job.
Oh wait, I'm gonna check how. I'm just gonna do something to check how viral it is. I'm gonna roll for the viralness.
You're gonna do what?
I'm giving it a roll, so it's got a 2. Okay, so anyways, I look at Milady Green Vapors and I'm like, hey, are you okay?
You look at Milady Green Vapors, and she looks at you with a pained expression, and you see she has like some fire in her cheek.
Okay, that's really disturbing.
Mm-hmm.
Stan, you did this to her. Okay.
It's all Stan's fault.
So I take the turn seeds and I braid it into her hair. I'm braiding the antivirus hologram seeds into her hair, and I'm like, don't worry. And she feels calmed because she's getting like physical touch and like attention. And I know in 3 turns she'll be okay. And I'm calming her down. And while I'm doing this, I want to do I go like this, and I want to do like a detection spell of like, what is the nature and the source of the hologram that's being like, that's been turned into a virus? Because I feel like if I like figure out how to get rid of the hologram, then the virus will be gone too, because it's just an infected thing.
Okay. Yeah, make that roll.
All right, make
Can
it
you
roll.
touch a hologram in this world?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! Oh my god, I won.
That's more than pretty good.
You can touch this hologram for sure.
You can touch any hologram you want with that kind of score.
Okay, Shmi.
Uh-huh.
So the source of all the holography is still inside that holographic statue, that big holographic statue of Intern Carpet. You can tell that statue has to be interacted with in a specific way.
Okay.
To stop to get rid of the holography spell.
Can I tell the way it has to be interacted with? Like, that's so general.
You can tell that the user, like the person who made this hologram, was the person who made it look like Intern Carpet. And they're the person who would have designed it to be disarmed based off a simple action. But you don't know anything about the user. You understand the holography design pretty well, but without knowing anything about the person who made it, you don't know what they would have necessarily done. Are you supposed to punch it in the face? Are you supposed to do a secret handshake with it? You have there's nothing there's like you have no information that would help you know what that is. That's why I'm not giving you any more than that. But just like you know exactly how the spell was made. The spell was made, and that the statue has to be interacted with in a certain way to accomplish that. But
Isn't
since
isn't it carpet?
I'm trying to think of what your character knows. Like, you don't even know who carpet is.
Okay. So I guess I'm gonna like do a randomized try on it.
You're like still underground. The only thing you can see are these platforms and a room way off in the distance. And the platform above you, Maya, is starting to move away from you.
What?
Yeah, these platforms move around. You like shifted into a different space.
Okay, maybe I say like, babe, I have to go. I have to stop this. But you're gonna be okay because of the seeds braided in your hair. So I'm gonna summon you in a bit, okay? I'm gonna let you go. You'll be okay. I'm going back up.
Babe, I'll summon you later.
This is such a heroic moment. Don't worry, babe. I have to go into battle. I'll be back.
Okay, what did she say to me?
She just looks at you and she's oh wait, make a people skills check.
No. What's my weakness? It's okay.
Sell
okay.
Sell it.
That's fine because like I've already did that gesture before. I did that gesture before, so she's already like
she looks
so
at
sentimental.
she looks at you begrudgingly and she's just like, just fix this fuck up, Shmi, and disappears.
Okay, wow.
Wow, Sam, even the NPCs are mad at you.
I'm gonna jump quickly back to the people up in the hallway, and then we're gonna go over to Beige Kathy. To Cashew. You guys are out in the hallway. The door is shut. There doesn't seem to be any viruses getting out. Actually, Jonathan, make a perception check. Curse you two.
Huh. 15.
Jonathan and actually, yeah, Curse and Jonathan, you both see little tiny intern carpet virus holograms trying to crawl under the door. They're like digging or something.
Okay, I'll
testing the structural integrity of the door.
Can I apply a transform animation to the door that grows it over time?
Yeah, make a code check. Sam, while they're both looking at that, you see a person run up the hall, just yelling, "What did you guys do?" It's
nothing. What's up with you?
It's a.
I'm gonna murder Stan on my next turn.
All right, Jonathan, you got a 10, so it's going to work, but it's the overtime thing is like it's going to go slower than you might have hoped for.
Okay.
You're not confident that the growth of the door will be faster than their digging will go.
Who is the person running up to us?
It's Intern Carpet.
Oh.
Who you met earlier, Jonathan.
Intern Carpet, can you
here?
Stop all these holographs of yourself? They're out of control.
Yeah, so Kirst, you met Carpet on the surface.
Yeah.
Jonathan, you met Carpet down in the lab. Actually, no, Jonathan, you met her in both places. And so Jonathan, you're the only one who knows that they're probably not the same person.
Okay.
But Kirst, you probably just think this is the sheriff coming down to lay down the law.
Okay.
I go up and I say, it's really awesome to run into you again. I was just thinking about all the interesting things you talked about. And I was wondering if you had any more interesting stories and about this place that we're in. And I roll a people's check.
Nice.
Check of the people. The people's
check.
check. They call this move the people's check. I got a 19.
So what were you, explain to me what you were trying to do, Jonathan, just so I can give you a 19 result.
Oh, I was trying to get her, get her to reveal some information about herself, this place, herself or this place.
Okay.
Because I want to know who she is, if she's the same as the other person, and then also if she has any information about the mud pies.
Good question.
But I'm trying to I'm being friendly. I'm putting on that.
Yeah. She's charmed. She seems flustered. I don't. Look, this is a beautiful holographic labyrinth that someone made, but I didn't make it, and it's like it's just you guys have fucked it all up. She seems really upset.
What is your relationship to this space? That's really something I'm very interested in because I'm interested in everything about you.
I'm Intern Carpet. I'm the sheriff of Americanatopia. I've been trapped down here. What did you guys do?
How did you get trapped down here?
I was investigating. You need to answer some of my questions. I was investigating down here and I got trapped. Why are you asking me these things?
I have I don't think it's really a big deal. I think there might be some sort of virus infection happening down here or something, but it's not really something that we have to worry about right now. If you've been down here for a long time, you might know where the recipe that we're looking for might be. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Say the cops, Jonathan.
You guys are down here for the mud pie recipe. I should put you under arrest.
If you're also down here, I assume there must be a reason as well, and I don't know if the people upstairs would want to find out about that.
I am the people upstairs.
Well, then who is that other person that I saw upstairs?
I don't know. They must have replaced me with some sort of a pot. You saw me up there? I've been trapped down here for weeks. That's what I said. Look, none of this is important. You guys need to fix whatever you did. You can make this better, right?
How do you know that they didn't program the memories into you to believe that you're just trapped down here so that you would act as like a security guard against people, scaring away people trying to come down and find their IP?
Can you make another people skills check for that one? Just because I just feel like that's
It's a big move.
A very successful. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't. How could I know that?
I think that
please fix what you've done.
I think that if we can get out of here, I think that if we can take their recipe and get out of here, then we can find out if you are who you think you are when we return to the surface.
We can fix it if we have the recipe also.
I'll give you the mud pie recipe if you'll just fix this and please leave.
This was a good strategy after all. Just destroy everything until someone gives us the mud pie recipe to make us go away.
Victorious!
And gaslight the person.
It's like that scene in
Get rid of this virus and I'll give you the mud pie and you will leave and you'll never come back here and we'll never speak of this again.
virus
Can't
first,
we like
or mud pie
come
first?
visit like once every couple of months just to say hi?
She's just like weeping on the floor right now.
Can we come back and have like a chill like tea and mud pie night in a couple months and forget all about this?
Just make it stop.
I do need the recipe first. In case it like does.
We have to go back in there, and she points towards the door.
Okay.
Okay, what if we?
What did you just roll, Stan?
17 to de-virus the hologram.
That's great. That should do it.
Yeah, that's also going to happen. So we're gonna jump back over to Cashew right now, and then come back to see what the result of that, and also the antiviral hologram will have grown to full bloom. So Kathy.
Yes. Yes.
You wake up in a cubicle. You have no memories.
At all? Nothing.
You have no memories of Tough Guy Mountain or the Brandscape or any of your friends. You just wake up in a floating cubicle in this endless white space, and a computer in front of you, and a door that seems to lead to nowhere, and a dispenser, and a beanbag chair, and a sleeping mat. You, for all intents and purposes, just imagine you're a cat right now, but you've just woken up in this space and have no idea where you are.
Oh no, I'm in one of my art projects.
Happens.
I knew this would happen. Man.
This version of cat does not know anything about Tough Guy Mountain.
This is the cat that accepted at the fine arts program at Concordia and not
Yeah. Yeah. Concordia cat wakes up in a
I've been there with that cat. My alma mater.
She's in the experimental sound program, I guess.
Yeah. It's and I check to see if I am wearing any clothes.
Yeah, you're wearing a cover. No, I guess. Yeah, no, you're wearing a coverall.
Oh, interesting. This is a pretty cool outfit. Looks like I'm suitable for getting up. So I'll get up in the cubicle. And is there a computer in the cubicle?
Yeah.
Do I have a phone?
No.
Okay, well, I guess I'll go tweet something about my wild lack of memory.
So you go on the computer?
I go to the computer. Actually, first I go over to that water cooler because I am a bit parched. It's like I've been walking in the desert for hours. I am so damn thirsty.
There's 4 buttons on the water cooler, but there's no description of what any of them do.
I'll just press the first button.
A line of hoses appears out of nowhere, like a bar appears in the distance, and starts coming. And then you notice there's bars on all sides, and they come over the cubicle, and you notice bubbles form over all the like objects in the cubicle that would be vulnerable to water, and you get completely hosed down from 4 different directions. And when that ends, a fresh, dry coverall appears as you stand in your sopping wet one.
Oh my god. Okay, so I
didn't have the book in front of me that actually says what the different buttons do, so I just went for the most comedic one. You probably pressed the right button that gave you a coffee, but I went for intern maintenance sequence.
Maybe I thought I was pressing the first button, but I pressed like the second or third.
Yeah.
Failed
athletics check.
Well, I feel pretty awake now, but I'm not going to be pressing any more buttons. I think I've absorbed a little bit of the water from my, shocked mouth. And so I managed to drink something to keep me a bit awake, to keep me quenched. So I returned to the computer now.
So you see a bunch of apps you've never seen before. Something called Mount, something called iDialogues. But you see a random folder with a special highlighted color on it, and it just says it has your name on it.
Oh, I click it.
As soon as you click it, you feel the strangest thing in your mind. You feel a whole bunch of memories rushing back, being downloaded into your brain, and you remember everything that's happened in this game, and remember who you are. Though you are sort of conscious that you actually have a new body, even though it's kind of the same body. And the download completes, and you are now intern Cashew again.
Oh my god. I went to OCAD after all.
You wake up and realize you never went to Concordia, you went to OCAD.
It was all a bad dream.
That's such an OCAD thing.
I sometimes have dreams where I think I went to OCAD, even though I went to Concordia. So, in another life, maybe I would have made it and gone to OCAD.
This is very relatable content, just in general, for everyone. We've all dreamed we went to a different art school. And then woke up and realized we had wet the bed.
Whose cat was that on the screen?
That's Sam. So that was our stream guest.
I'm just gonna pee really quick. We'll be right back.
Yeah, we can put him back on if you want. He only sits on Jonathan's lap. He doesn't sit on my lap.
Really?
Here, I'll put him on.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put him on so you can hear his little
noise
purrs. He's purring.
Yeah.
Will you mute our microphone?
Whoa. I love these noises.
It sounds kind of like little popping noises.
Okay, so I'm going to say one more thing about the cat situation, and we're going to go back to the climactic moment over there and try to wrap up this adventure. But so Kat, you have another, as your confusing memories all come back to you in this new copy of your body, you realize, you remember when you went back into the Coco and intern CO was there?
Yeah.
You realize that the dabbling around that he was doing had something to do with that folder that had your name on it.
Whoa.
You can make an IP check right now.
Just sending. Ooh, wait. Oh. Wait. It says it's rolling the dice. There. I got a 14.
Plus 4.
Plus 4, you got an 18.
Oh, it's a
I
good
got-
score.
You become conscious of the fact that inside what was in that folder was all of the memories and consciousness of intern Cashew turned into IP.
Whoa.
And then it was re-downloaded into your intern body when you came back from this. And that connecting the dots is pretty obvious that intern CO was the one who did this.
But he was like helping?
You don't know why he did what he did.
I thought it was, so he and the executives are in cahoots?
That's like
Well, he went against
maybe
the other one.
I was more thinking that he downloaded your consciousness knowing that you're going to be sent to the desert.
Whoa.
That's what it sounds
So
like.
He's trying to help me.
I think either
Did he make that
conclusions are reasonable
sculpture
based on
garden?
your information.
Like,
yeah, there's nothing. There's no extra info here. Like any speculation is valid.
he did something, and he did it for me. It's pretty nice of him.
Your peripatetic, whenever it demummifies, will reappear in the intern common room, which you can access through the cubicle.
Oh, so maybe I can go there now then? Oh wait, let me send an iDialogue first to intern CO. And I'll be like, hey, nice to see you. Have seen you in the common room. Hope to see you again soon.
I'm gonna start sending people like messages like that who have seen it shows. Like, it was nice who I don't like talk to at the shows. Just like, it was nice seeing you in the distance at that show the other day. Hope I see you again at another one.
And then I'm like, then it's like, so that's like one paragraph, and then I hit enter, and then I send another message that's just like dash cat, like as if I'm like making sure he knows it's from me.
Good call. I was just making a note about how intern CO would know who it was from. You thwarted me, cat.
Or cashew, I guess I would have said it. It's from cashew because I'm cashew now.
You're cashew
cat
now.
from OCAD.
Also
known as cashew.
Yeah, from OCAD.
That'd be a reasonable thing for you to type in your delirium of having memories transplanted in you of a different cat.
Yeah.
Okay, so back on the floor, back up in Americanatopia in the cache repository. You actually, Maya, what are you doing?
What do you mean?
I want to start in reverse order just because you're away from the group and I'm not sure what you're going to do next. So
I'm back up into that room because remember I zoomed. I said goodbye to Mulaney and then I went in and I already casted something against the Carmen statue. So I guess I'll like cast something else on it to make it even stronger.
Do it. Make a roll.
Okay.
I'm going to play this all out as one kind of action and try to make it cute and poetic, depending on whether you mess up or are massively successful, or just pretty good.
That's great.
Perfect, like decidedly above average.
Yeah, exactly. In addition to my other roles, it's pretty great.
My answer is pretty great, so we'll go with that. Actually, I do think it's going to be pretty great based on what you cast earlier. This like anti-vire hologram that you described as like seeds that were going to bloom in 3 turns. Definitely giving you bonus points for giving it a duration. And going to play that out with dramatic effect right now. So Shmi kind of like bursts out of the ground like a dolphin coming out of the water, and around Shmi the spores explode into life, creating these holographic, beautiful, like golden, silver, white flowers that explode all around her as she bursts out, and all the tiny little carpets like cower in fear of the light of the glow in front of them. They don't know what it is, but they don't like it, and it is definitely repulsing them. Now, and as well as the large carpet shields her eyes. Now, at the same time, Stan, you cast a 17 trying to do what?
De-virus the hologram.
So I guess so. Shmi, without knowing that someone else was helping in this, you believe that your spell actually just like shrunk all the vire out of them. The vire that Sam cast starts getting reduced into nothingness. It just happened to be at the same time as you bursting out of the ground. What the rest of you do on that side of the door? This is all happened. I want this all to happen at the same time. So Jonathan and Esther and even Sam each take an action right now.
I whip out my phone and take a video of Maya busting through the floors while all the viruses shrink away.
I will say the door is in the way.
Oh.
Maybe there's a window on the door.
No, we specifically said there was not a window in the door. Remember earlier.
Yeah.
I think, okay, I bust the door open to take that video.
Yeah, are you just going to kick it open yourself or use code? Or both?
Oh.
Code kick.
Yeah, I'm going to add a function to the door that adjusts its hinge position.
Like making it easy to just kick over?
No, so that it just opens itself, obviously.
Okay. Yeah, do it. That does not sound difficult, especially on your own piece of code. You don't need to get a super high. You got a really high roll. So the door does what? What do you want? What do you want to happen exactly?
In Unity,
the door just opens.
In Unity, there's this hinge object, and you can set a value on it that just says the angle at which the hinge is at, and then like anything that's in the way of it will always just like fly away, like be sort of swept away by the moving object. That's how it happens.
You're like, if I can code this in Unity, I should be able to code it.
Yeah, it's reasonable. So what happens to the door exactly? It just opens, or it moves?
It just opens with a lot of force.
All right,
opens in a way that is, and then like thrusts things away from it in a way that, it's very forceful.
So, Shmi, you just see the door open up, and beside that, you see both Jonathan and Sam like holding up their peripatetics and like doing something and like casting spells. Curse, what do you do in this moment?
Oh man, I was like wondering if there's some kind of like antivirus I can use to neutralize.
Yeah, I mean it's already happening, but if you wanted to add to it, you totally have that ability.
Okay.
Like remember, like manipulating viral energy means like creating it, negating it, controlling it. Like treat it really open-endedly. Like whenever there's viral stuff around, like you should feel powerful.
Okay, can I try to like negate it by like injecting it with antiviral software?
Yeah. You can like try. I don't know. Do you want to like delete it, or you got a 21? Well, whatever you wanted to do, it worked.
I want to delete the virus.
Yeah. So like all Shmi sees is like the door opens up. All three of her friends are like holding up their phones and casting spells, and all the virus is drained out of the holograms, and all of the holograms actually just like they don't go back to where they were. They like harden in the spot back into statues, but it like in this new array kind of thing. And then you're all standing there, and Intern Carpet is there. And you guys are all just standing around. So you just talk this out.
Wow, we were so powerful.
Yeah, you guys had that was a nice moment.
I
Guys,
recorded it,
sometimes we can fix things and not just make things worse.
Mm-hmm.
but they have to have been first made worse by us in order for it to be at this level where we can fix it. So maybe we do first have to make things worse.
Jonathan, you do get credit for recording that whole thing because you said you wanted to make a mount post for it. So just record it somewhere in your character sheet that you have that video file.
Well, I'll make a mount post about it right now, but it's going to be it's recorded in such a way.
Post, yeah.
It's recorded in such a way that it makes it look like Shmee did all the work. And it was like Shmee's thing that fixed everything.
Yeah.
Can you do hashtag sheep brothel so that like it just gets tagged back to my broth sheeples so that it gets when people look up sheeples they see that I'm the owner and they see that.
Yeah.
It's very pro hologram too, so it's just like great for my clientele.
Carpet walks into the room and just says like, "You guys are the worst. I hate you guys."
Where's the
Excuse
recipe,
me,
please?
we saved the day.
You ruined the day and then saved it. It doesn't count. It's the same thing.
Cough up that recipe, honey.
Give us the mud pie recipe. I just want the
We
recipe.
want our pies.
I swear to
Yeah,
God, I will destroy this building in a heartbeat.
I know you will.
She walks up to she like looks at you all like, ugh. And then walks up to the statue of herself and kisses it on the mouth.
Whoa.
Oh.
And then the whole hologram melts away and you're standing in an office. And there's a crappy cafe basement office like the one under Americano Cano. And it's not Intern Carpet anymore. It's like this dude with a mushroom cut.
What?
Yeah. And he
Who
looks
are
at
you,
it,
man?
he looks at you scowling the same thing and is like, "Listen, I'll give you the mud pie recipe, but you can't say anything about this to anyone. Is that a deal?"
Who are you, Mushy?
Is it Pete?
What do you-
Pervy Pete?
It's not Intern Pervy Pete, no. Oh, I don't even see a good reason to tell you guys my name. I just really want you to take this mud pie procedure and leave here, but only if you promise you'll never talk about this to anyone. I don't want you to say anything about the mud puddle, anything about me, anything about what you've seen here today. You can't tell anyone.
Yeah, we don't need to. All we care about is that procedure. That's all. It's easy.
All right, then I'll make a trade with you. We'll turn all of this interaction into a piece of intellectual property that I get to keep in exchange for the mud pie recipe.
All of this,
Cash.
yeah.
I'm not here, am I?
Oh,
No,
no,
you're
I was
not
like,
there.
Cash, you could help us with this.
Our lawyer isn't present now. We can't.
Yeah,
Can you call her up?
None of you guys can cast IP.
Can I call the computer back?
This guy looks panicked right now. Oh yeah, you could. Yeah. Except Cashew, I think, went up to the common room, so no one answers. Actually, I don't know. There's a screen there. Cashew's on video call now. Why not?
Whoa, sick. Hey Johnny, it's so thoughtful of you to call me again.
Yeah, I was wondering if you could help us with something. We need an IP. We need to turn an interaction into an IP.
Wait, ask her if this is a good deal. Like, she could get us a better IP deal because she's an expert.
Could you cut us a better deal than this guy wants to turn the whole interaction that we had down here into IP so that he could own it and then we can't talk about it at all?
Well, it's not really a good deal if you want it at all, because then he just gets to keep it.
We just want the mud pie.
Oh.
I'm
So
happy
you're
to forget
doing an
everything that happened back down here. Yes.
What about What if you create it as IP, but it's in it's Creative Commons?
What if we put it on the blockchain?
No, I don't want anyone to know about that. That's the whole point of this deal.
What about that one really cool video that Johnny took? Like, that's kind of what I'm concerned about.
Oh, yeah.
That's a really good point.
We get to keep that one video, but you get the rest of the experience.
I'm putting a picture of this guy on the thing. This guy's from a TV show that I don't actually know.
Wait, where are you posting it?
I'm seeing if I can just drop it straight into Roll20. Let me see.
I don't think you can. Roll20.
Put it into our chat.
Give me a sec. Yeah, it's uploading the file. Can you see this?
Yes, she's huge.
Wait, I don't see it. Oh, whoa.
That's
Why is it that guy?
I don't know who this guy is. I don't actually know this guy. I don't know I don't even know what show he's from. I found this image on Google Image Search and just decided to use it. So any connections this has to a real character are completely not intentional.
A real fictional character.
Yeah, I don't even. Sam, you know who this guy is?
No.
Okay. Anyways, this is what the person in front of you looks like. That's all I wanted to communicate.
Cool.
So you guys are going to try to barter
haircut.
with him.
Please stop looking at me, sir.
Keep the video. We keep the video. You get everything else.
Except for the mud pies recipe.
And the mud pies.
No, not the
Maybe
mud pies.
Cashew, could you add in some sort of small fine print where we can break it at some sort of point if something is can you add some sneaky fine print?
What's in the video that you want to keep? I haven't seen this video. You just took it when you opened the door? No, that's still incriminating of me.
How? No one can tell where it is or what it is. I guess there's little Carmens everywhere.
And one big Carmen and a whole bunch of little Carmens, and he's not Carmen. And Carmen is the sheriff of Americanatopia. I think you can start guessing why he's a little embarrassed about this.
I already posted it to our mount. I already posted it to our mount account, so it's already public. And when you think about it, the mount account really is like the blockchain in that you can only append new items to it, and you can't change it.
He's looking just so stressed and destroyed.
But you could set it to your close friends only if you give us the mud pies recipe.
I can't. I'll give you the mud pies. Just take the recipe and get out of here. Get out of my life. and he taps into his phone, and you see the computer in the office light up, and Jonathan, it goes into your phone.
Oh, that's nice.
And he's just weeping on the ground, and he says, "Leave me."
Are you okay?
No, let's just get out of here.
Do you want some bro on bro relationship, friendship, or something?
This has ruined me. Carpet's going to find out about all of this.
Maybe it'll be a good thing. Maybe she'll like it.
I don't think so.
I don't know. If someone made such an elaborate homage to me, I would be pretty excited. Roll people skills.
I'm gonna roll people skills too.
This gives me an idea.
There,
whoa!
Do you really think so?
Yeah, I think you're sure to impress with such an elaborate holographic display. It gets them every time.
If you want, we can make your post go viral.
Yeah.
Okay, you freaking virus boy.
Make a people skills check, Sam. Maya, what did you roll?
I would just roll I just rolled 11 for the things that I've been saying.
He looks at Stan and just says "You're a bully."
No, I feel bad.
Please go. Please don't tell anyone about what you saw here today.
Okay, wait. Can I do one more thing?
Yeah.
Can I put a flower seed in his hair so that it could like make him feel good and there's a flower growing in his hair?
Sure. He might read it as the ultimate condescension, but you can totally do that.
Okay, I'm doing it. I'm gonna roll for that. Oh.
What are you gonna roll for it?
What do you mean?
What was the roll?
Just so if I could do it.
Oh, I guess you don't have the bonus for athletics, right?
No.
He slaps it out of your hand before it gets into his hair and scowls at you. And mostly just looks down at the ground.
Oh.
I sort of like go behind everyone and like, thank you so much. We have to get going now. It was really lovely knowing you, and thank you for all your help, and sort of push everyone towards just the nearest door, not really knowing if that's the right way to go in.
Yeah. It is the right way to go. You walk out into a hall that only Shmi, you've seen it before. It's where you entered the labyrinth from. You could from here go up a ladder. Yeah, there's a ladder that will lead back up to the top of the mud puddle, or you could go to your intern common room from here. You could summon your intern common room. It's up to you guys.
If we summon the intern common room, can we get back to Americano Kano?
Yeah, you can get to Americano Kano from your common room, or you can get to it from Americanotopia.
Yeah, let's
whether
go back
you want to enter through the front door or the back door.
Well, I want to dodge the sheriff and anyone else who worked for the cafe, so let's go through the. Let's go back to the common room.
You can
and
also
then we can find Cashew.
Yeah, exactly. Okay,
You're
so
thinking about me?
you do that, and Kat, you're in the common room. The video call's ended. A few minutes pass, and the door to the common room, the one that is used to exit the common room, opens up, and all your friends are back. The ones you can remember thanks to artificially implanted memories that belongs to a different person that are now your memories.
Hey guys, notice anything new?
No,
Oh.
I don't.
Yeah, Cashew looks the exact same, unless, Kat, you want to change your character design
No,
extremely
not at all.
slightly.
There's one
yeah.
Maybe you have a different part.
one
Slightly
gray
different?
hair.
Yeah, I love that. You're like Elsa. You're like Anna after she gets cursed.
Just the same
Yeah.
color.
Intern Cashew has, to all your appearances, has grown one gray hair. But Johnny, you also know that you went out into the brandscape and never found out what happened from that.
It's aged me.
So yeah, well, why don't we end it there, and we'll start back in the common room next time, and you guys will go into back up into Americanotopia. Mission successful. I actually thought that, to be quite honest, I thought that you guys were probably going to die at least once and have to come back to figure it out. So you guys really pulled out a clutch victory there.
We didn't die.
Yeah,
Did
your
we
battery.
impress you this time with our problem-solving skills?
Totally.
compared to
Yeah,
usual?
everyone did very cool things.
We're real disruptors. Really disrupted things.
Back in the common room, you all notice that like your phones are one cell away from death.
Oh, and I have an extra phone as well. Can I charge that? The mummified one?
That's a good question. You'll find out next time.
It looks like you're
Usually-
Googling what is happening or something, which is funny.
Oh no, I've got a notebook.
What happens? Recharge mummified phone. Enter.
Someday I'll be able to Google that. Is my hope. That's my one
Someday
dream
there'll
in
be
life.
like There'll be like a Preston Jacobs of Bulger Plaza that will like know the world better than you, and they'll be like reading into your moves so much, and you'll be like, it's just a story.
My only goal is to have Preston Jacobs pick apart Tough Guy Mountain like in 30 years from now, when he's an old man, he'll be releasing a series of videos on Tough Guy Mountain. That's the
We're
life
We have
giving
a
goal.
lot to
videos.
work with.
Yeah, you
Tough
really
Mountain, the most insane thing from the early 2000s.
are.
For anyone who doesn't know who Preston Jacobs is, he's like a Game of Thrones book conspiracy theorist. He just like studies the books and releases videos about things he thinks are really happening in the books. And he's like
He's
the
really
best.
smart.
He's like the top of his field because there's actually like there's probably hundreds of people like that on YouTube, and he's just like the best of the best with like he's apparently he's a U.S. tax auditor in his day job. Like he audits the government, so he's actually like has extremely keen skills in terms of like organizing information and producing narratives from that information. So like you watch it and yeah, it's just like you're like okay. Anyways, so Preston Jacobs someday auditing Tough Guy Mountain's narrative is my only life goal. Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. Well, he's in for a treat because it's all very consistent and coherent. All the stories that we're creating through our role playing.
Yes, exactly. Really great to see everybody again.
It was nice to see you guys too. I'm glad we're doing this regularly again.
Mhm.
Me too.
Yeah.
I have a
Yeah,
social life now.
Yeah.
That's how I feel as well. High on my social life.
I have
And
friends.
yeah, we'll play again next week. Yeah.
Okay.
We have got video proof that we have friends. It's
Yeah.
nice.
You need video proof.
You do. I would definitely think someone was lying if they said otherwise. Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. I'm Sam.
Good night, cutie.
Boop, 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 boop.